And to tune in to YouTube right now. Hey there. It's me, Dr. Chef. I had to do it twice because the YouTube was going in a little slower. So hi, you all. I am here. I am tuned in today on this Wellness Wednesday. Yes, later because we had some things to take care of, some constructions and things to take care of here in the office. And so I'm tuned in. I do have special announcement. So for those of you all that's wondering, wait a minute, what happened to the noonday? Well, I could not come in on the noonday. So I'm here now. I am going to make a special announcement in a little bit. Going to give some of you all time enough to tune in since this is a different time zone. And then we're going to go through the products so different ones don't have to ask, what's that, Dr. Chef? What's that? Well, just know that I have everything that you need in order to help boost your immune system. You all know it is the number that you can call in, text, and via text in. It is 618-388-8100. You can also email me at Dr. Chef Health and Wellness at gmail.com as well. And so I'm just glad that I made it. Tune in for this Wellness Wednesday because I know Motivational Monday, same thing. Construction was taking place, and I could not give a notification, unfortunately. So I'm just glad to be able to tune in to you all. I'll try to wait to give a few more people time enough. So share, because some going to want to hear this announcement. Share for those of y'all that come in. So that way no one feels like they're lost. I know some will tune in later. Also, you all that's on Facebook, please feel free, like and share. I get my interview with Zakiba Rudy. I posted that on Facebook on Felicia and Jordan Facebook. If you all see me, and then in parenthesis is Dr. Shell for those who all that are on Facebook. That's the only way I was able to share it. I have to get around to learning how to share stuff on YouTube, you all. So yes, you missed out a little bit, just a little bit. But yes, I do have my interview that I did a few weeks ago, finally posted, and with one of our really great activists that we have here that's been fighting on the behalf of all of the good people for years now, since back in the 70s. And so I am honored to be a part of the board as their naturopath for the health part of us that's standing our ground and that we're making a difference and not just making noise and making a difference in the lives of those who want to see some justice, y'all. And so, yes, that means for our people first. And of course, if there's anyone on the outside, and they need our support and help, we do our best to help out at that time as well. So, hey, that's Delon. Good to see you. Good to see you. I pray all is well with you. And so, I'm going to be you all. I was trying to wait, but I guess whoever tune in and catch it, just like some of you all did, then you'll just have to go back and you'll see. I'm going to be in DC. You all come tomorrow. I made the announcement maybe about a few weeks back, and you all probably don't remember, but it's okay. But yes, I will be in the DC area in Maryland. Come tomorrow by 4 p.m. We have an award ceremony that I will be a part of, and yeah, it's just a surprise to me, along with some of the other members of our organization. And so I'll be there, and then we got a long itinerary all the way up until Sunday, you all. We will be there marching at the Capitol as well. And so you all will hear about it. Just look into the news. I'm going to come out because I haven't got a chance to get to the museum. So we're going to get a chance to do that. So anyone that's in the DC area, I'm glad to be in the house. Amen. Yes, I'm so glad that you are too, Sister Cheryl. But yes, so any of you all that's going to be in the DC area, then feel free. You are everything that I'm partaking in. If you ask Dr. Chef, you are allowed to attend. And yes, I wanted to make the announcement sooner and much earlier. However, with everything that's been going on, as you all know, with the war and everything, we had to make sure that everything was confirmed. And also, it was just wise to wait. And yes, I could have sent out emails, but once again, for the depths of what we do. And if you all are able, that's in the DC and Maryland area or any other of the outskirts area wants to attend there, then all you have to do is text me at the 618-388-8100 number, or you can via text me at the 314-705-6264, and I will send you the itinerary so that you can see exactly where I'll be. And so I would think some may, if you haven't already been to the Barack Obama's museum, some that want to meet and greet, then we can. It's up to you all. Just text me and let me know, or you can email and let me know at the Dr. Chef Health and Wellness at gmail.com. And you will be more than welcome to attend with yourself, friends, or family. Just let them know that you are here to attend and to meet and greet with Dr. Chef. And so that's my Maryland and DC people that will be there. So I don't know how many is going to catch it in enough time, but it was out of my control. I wanted to come before you all on Monday, but some things was taking place in our office space that was out of my control. And so I couldn't at the last minute. It was just a lot. And then, yes, finally get my voice back and more. And no, I will not be doing no yelling because I hear it's going to be cold. So you all bring a coat, wrap up. It was chilly cold here too as well, but it's going to get warmer. So prayerfully, while I'm out there in DC from tomorrow up until Sunday, prayerfully it'll warm up. I don't know. Good to see you, Sister Candy. Yeah, so that is my announcements that I'll be in the DC and Maryland area come tomorrow afternoon around about 4 for an award ceremony for the organization that I'm a part of. You all want the itinerary, all you have to do is just ask me. For those of y'all that's tuning in, and I will give you the itinerary. Let me know if you want to attend, then that'll be fine. So I'll know who to expect. Yes, you can come with your mate. And of course, for the museum, at the historical museum there, we will be attending there. All of that will be on the itinerary. Even the march, we love to have as many as we can that come out for the march as well. And then we also have, I'll be part of a workshop as well. And that will be very helpful and very informative for you all as well, too. And anyone that wants to join the organization that feel like you have something to contribute at all, that will be the time. All you have to do is inbox me on Messenger and say, I would like to know about the organization, Dr. Chef, that you are a part of, for our people to help bring awareness and to help in the time of crisis. It's so many things that you'll be surprised that we need a helping hand with. Our goal is to get 144,000 involved before our head president leave this earth. He wants to leave a really good legacy of us being there one for another, and us helping out and us making a difference to get some laws changed in our favor, and to make sure that our voices are heard for the real issues that we are encountering today that really does affect our health and wellness. It really does. And it affects our next generation, and not in a good way, you all. And so I told you, I only work with those who I can see that have really put in some years and some work, not for show, but from the heart, and where they've sacrificed and they've shown their hands. This organization don't try to take a lot of money from different people. They do their best to just make sure that they show up and show out, and make sure that they send their support. And we're building more and more as the time go by. There's a lot of different ones you can be and can live in a different state and make your impact where you are. So just call or via text in and say, Dr. Chef, I am interested in what you're talking about that's healthy and that's good for our people. Let me know, and I would be more than happy to fill you in and see what it is that you can do to be of some assistance and some help. And of course, we do accept donations. However, it's not something that we beg for, even though we know finances does make a difference when we want to support one another more. But the main objective is to know that we're there to support one another as much as we can, even with just our presence being known. As you all know, a lot of things when our sons, our black boys was being killed and things was happening bad with them, when some of the activists came out, that's how certain laws was changed, and why certain cases went into their favor was because we had people like the organization that I'm for now, that stood up and got attorneys to help to support in that area, and it made enough noise, and they talked to enough of the right people to make sure that some of them families was compensated. You all those things matter. And yes, we know nothing is perfect. Yes, this is Wellness Wednesday still, because these are the things that have stressed out our people. So I'm getting started soon and early. I won't be before you all long, or at least I'll say I won't try to be, because I do have to get ready to pack to go to DC early in the morning. And so I look forward, well, actually, Maryland. I'll be in Maryland first. And then we do Washington, D.C. Friday morning. So we literally had to hop off the plane and go straight to the banquet. And so that's why I'm saying, if you want the itinerary of where I will be, then just via text in and I will send it to you all. And more importantly, please make sure that you all say a prayer that's tuning in, that I have a safe trip there, that we all have a safe trip there and back. I believe that we will. Um, and so, yeah, I'm excited. I am. I wish the weather was warmer right away, but it's not. And it's okay. We'll see how that works out. But yes, and so yes, we're still into Wellness Wednesday. I'm glad for everybody that tuned in to let me know that they have received their health products. So I'm gonna get to that in a minute as well too. I just wanted to know and praying that you all have been taking what you need to boost your immune system. Glad to know that a lot of you all made it out of the Halloween time. My goodness. I heard some of the news, all the shoot 'em ups in Chicago. I heard all of it. Thankful that you all that's tuned in. I know that means that you made it through. And I pray that there wasn't any of your friends or family, loved ones that got caught up in the nonsense and the evil doings that was taking place over since yesterday. And some more is probably going to take place this weekend. But we rebuke all those type of demonic activities. And I'm just thankful. And to those you all that have binged on some of that, slipped into some of that artificial chocolate that messes with the hormones, and that can cause all different other type of conditions, especially in our women. You better get the cleansing, which leads me right to this. And if there's any questions, you can. Thank you so much, Sister Candy. Colon purifier. This is what I would recommend. Anybody that's been binging on this Halloween candy, or just binging, period. Colon purifier. I need some of you all to call in, text, and let me know how you're coming along with it. And then, yes, always flush the system. You all know, if you don't have your melons and you're not in a warm climate, then you make sure that you get as much fruits as you can get into the system. The elderberry, I've been taking it myself. I have to make sure that I do right, because it tastes so good and so pure. I can't stress it enough. As you know, the colon purifier is $40 for 2 bags. You see your difference within 3 days if you take it correctly. Call in to get your consultation. 2 to 3 scoops in water or purified organic juice. You can put it in. If you don't have much and you just want to do it for preventive measures, then you can just do 1 scoop a day for at least 21 days, to make sure that you get you a good head start with cleansing your system. So it's $40 for that. And then we have 40 for this most purest form of elderberry that I myself have been taking. And it did help me a lot to get my voice back. I can tell it did. I took mine to put 1 syringe underneath my tongue. And I believe it or not, I only did it once every 2 days for us. So it's just my 3rd time taking it. It tastes delicious, all the way delicious. And I'm like, oh my God, this can't do what it do. But if you think about blueberries, with it being in the berry family, elderberry, then think about the high antioxidants that's in that. For those who don't understand it, they may tune in the importance and just how much this promotes good, boosting your immune system rather for you. So I highly recommend my brand, Dr. Shell. I have to, because it is absolutely, absolutely highly potent and helped me tremendously. Then the colloidal silver, the same. The colloidal silver is 40 now because it's so very pure. I put this in. I mean, that clears out any sinus, even though I don't have any sinus issues, but still good for headaches and for preventive measures too. You only have to take one syringe or a couple of drops underneath the tongue of this as well. I try to get liquid because I know that liquid, and when it's very high potent and it's very purified, it will penetrate and you'll see faster results just like that. And so that's the reason why I got the liquid, you all. I was not willing to settle for nothing less. And then again, also, hey there, Cassandra. Good to see you. Hey, Brother Lamar. Good to see you all. And so, and then now for your zinc, 30 for the zinc. It's not 40 for zinc. It's 30 for the zinc. Zinc is powerful. You all know, if you got your vitamin C's already, or for those of you all that like to just eat your oranges and your orange fruitations for boosting your immune system, then a couple of drops of this zinc underneath the tongue is good. It's sweet, got a little bit of that little medicine in the taste. It doesn't taste as good as the elderberry, and as good and as pure as the colloidal silver. I'm gonna keep it 1,000, but it still has a sweet taste to it as well, and it's very potent. And I mean, if there's anything in you that's not supposed to be in you, this will gently take and help you to dispense of it, but more importantly, it will help heal and boost your immune system as well. We need that. But remember, men, do not take too much zinc. Couple of drops, maybe once every couple of days. However, if you want more precision, more preciseness on how much you should take of zinc, I said it before last Wednesday, then you make sure you call in for your consultation. Be persistent about it. That's important because it's just me doing the consultations now. I do not have an assistant. So you get me, the one and only Dr. Chef Felicia Ann will coach you and assist you. Yes, you can have family or your mate on if that makes you feel comfortable. Or in some cases, somebody may have one. Some of you all may want to have your mother, whoever. I don't care if it's your nurse, your doctor, whoever you want. What I'm sharing with you is proven to work for those of you all that apply itself. Now, I can't show the whole bottle of my colloidal, my chlorophyll drops. If you see, it's spilled out. You see how dark it is. If that ain't green, I don't know what else is. It don't get no greener than that. I spilled a little bit of it out, but I promise you, you're talking about cleansing the liquefied way. Those of you all that don't want to do the colon cleanse, or maybe you have so much buildup and so much of a gut, meaning over 5% of that body fat that's inside of that gut, or you're trying to help rid yourself of parasites that is craving sugar. The chlorophyll will most definitely help with that. And you only have to put a few drops of syringe in a glass of spring or filtered water and drink that down, and that will help you most definitely with a good bowel movement, help with cleansing and purifying the system, helping with boosting your immune system. Because as long as your gut is ridding itself of parasites and toxic food and toxic chemicals, then there's no way that the immune system will not be boosted, especially when you are applying your fruits and vegetations to it. And now we'll move on to, remember, we have the advanced. Those of you all are smart. You all are getting in your pre-order. $75 now for those who's in town, 70 plus shipping and handling for those of you all that want to pre-order for the month of December. Trust and believe me, when I say it's going to be gone, it's going to be gone, you all. I gave you heads up. I'm almost at that 100 mark of 100 people that's that's ordering this. I'm almost at it. So I know it was a lot of people that called in. I'm being honest with you all. I don't know what else to be with you all to say, Dr. Chef, you got some more of that advance, because I know some of you all went searching and thinking that you were going to find it, and you couldn't find it anywhere. Not with all the goody good goods that I got in here, without no artificial added colors, sweeteners, flavors, no sugar, starch, yeast, casein, wheat, gluten, soy, or milk. Not even the organic soy is in here. And so that's hard. And then all these superfoods that's in here, I prayed to God. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna keep saying it until, because somebody's gonna tune in that don't know what all I went through trying to get this. And so when I tell you to get a liquid, talking about advanced multivitamin that'll help boost that immune system, and that tastes good too, that you can just add water to if you want to, only 1 ounce, or that equals 2 tablespoons. And for children, that's 1 tablespoon, a half of an ounce, in order to be able to get all the vitamins and the superfoods and the greens. Everything that you need is inside here, and it tastes good. So you can take it just by mouth orally, or you can dilute it in water, and it will not lose its potency for all of the beads that's in there, all of your iron intake, all of your potassium, everything you need. Now, of course, you're going to need more than just that. Don't just take that and say that's all I need. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying this is the good supplement for those of you all that don't have a multi-supplement, and you know you're not eating enough of your fruits and vegetations, especially during the so-called winter time. So order it now, because I'll say by next, I'll give it maybe a week or two, maybe 2 weeks. You will have to wait until January or February. That's where I would be at, because that is one of my #1 bestsellers the first time out. And that did exactly how the sea moss did, even though some of everybody is doing sea moss, but everybody don't have a pure grade form of the sea moss and the flakes as well. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't have that. So a lot of people are not getting a pure form that doesn't have traces of anything that's toxic inside of their sea moss like I do. And so the sea moss is 40 a bag. As you all know, you get your 92, some say 102 minerals, whatever. There's nothing else that we know right now that's on the market that we are getting 92 to 102 different loads of minerals that the body needs outside of, voila, my advanced multi-liquid vitamin. Now, the sea moss now is $40 in the bag. You can either get the flakes, and you can grind up flakes to the powder form, or you can get the powder. That is the best. And that is more better to get it in the raw versus the gel. Yes, I said it. However, for those of you all that's paying $40 for a little jar of gel, just note, I just had one of my clients to ask me this question. She had hers, opened up that gel jar. I'm not knocking you all. I'm just informing you all of what you cannot do. She thought that she could open up that sea moss, that gel sea moss, and had it open and had it for 3 months, and thought she could go back to that gel sea moss and eat that and it'd be safe. No, could throw off your thyroid area. It will spoil in that type of texture. So this is the reason why it's best to get it in the flakes or the powder form, to where if you want to try to grind it and gel it yourself, then you can do that. But at least it have years of shelf life when you get it in the powder form and just put it in your food or your smoothie. That is the way that I mostly recommend. I'm not, that's just my recommendation. Someone else may say because it tastes good more in the gel factor and you all can mix it with fruits. Eat your fruit. You don't have to mix anything. Eat your fruit. You need to eat your fruit. Everything doesn't have to be super duper convenient. I know we live in this time, you all, where that's where they're selling us. They're selling us conveniency through drugs that way too. And I was just looking at a commercial today again, and I saw a couple of them. And I'm sitting up here and I'm looking, I'm just blown away. I'm blown away. I'm gonna get to the rest of the products in a minute. But I was like, oh my God, they got these people that look like they've been sick. This is for diabetes, from Tretrafol. I'm like, just look at the names. Well, anything that got fall in it, first and foremost, I don't want no drug and no so-called medicine that got the term fall in it. That should tell y'all something right there. Okay? So you're going to put that right there. And here goes. So the lady is all happy. Notice they're always showing them dancing. And then that serious tone. Y'all know what we're talking about. Everybody's talking about it now. That serious tone. And when they say may cause low blood, may cause heart problems, lead to death. I'm still shocked. when I'm hearing just how much. And y'all, come on. Maybe you all that's tuned in, you all are smart enough. But there, you know that there are some of our loved ones and friends and co-workers that's doing this. Maybe one day, you know how y'all videotape everything. It's just thought. That's why I say the mind is a terrible thing to waste. Y'all know my saying. It's been coined by me, Dr. Chef, Felicia, and Hill. Here goes. But more importantly, it's a terrible thing to put waste in because then you can't think right. Because here goes. Maybe y'all should start videotaping these commercials and then slow rolling the part when they start saying the side effects until they just penetrate into their minds. Because remember, the mind is what's called we are hearing it. Comedians laugh about it, y'all. We all joking about it, but it's not nothing funny. We're losing loved ones on these very so-called new drugs. That's how I can't call them medications because it's not. Because anything that you take and tell me that it's supposed to help desensitize my feeling of whatever the problem is, but yet it turns around, the side effect is more deadlier and has no benefit to what I'm actually trying to get my body to do to make it feel healthy. Is absurd. And just the fact that they can do that and legally and get by with it, that should be enough of a reason why you shouldn't want to take those drugs. And for those of y'all to feel pressured, I'm going to say it, yes. You feel pressured by your doctor. Hey, cuz, you feel pressured by your doctor to take something. They don't know what you taking. No. Okay, fine. Take it. Set it to the side. Do your research. But you don't have to take it, physically take it. No, you do not. Hey there. It's good to see you. My lovely cousin Nina has tuned in, y'all. Y'all say a prayer and thank God for her. She has helped rescue me. That's my first cousin on my dad's side of the family. See, y'all, it's a beautiful thing, but when you have family that you love and that show you love. And so I'm telling you all, you don't have to fall for that. And I just had to sit there and keep hearing that commercial over and over and over again and the side effects and how serious. And at the same time, the lady is still jumping up and down. And I said, oh, yeah, see, that's what it is. They get us with the visual. They know we like entertainment and they know we look like you're looking at me right now. You're looking, you say, oh, okay, Dr. Shell got her hair done. Oh, Dr. Shell smiling. You're looking at my plaid jacket. They know we are people that will tune out words and vocals until you keep hearing it repeated over and over and over again, until the mind accepts it, the ear canal accepts it. Y'all, we have to get to a point to where we stop just only looking at them. And I know it's difficult for us as Black folks. It's difficult. I talk on my hands too. That's our theatrical, creative side of us. But come on, y'all. Listen to the words. Hold on. Let me clear my throat. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all don't make me have to go DJ Cool on y'all now. Let me clear my throat and say this. Start listening to the words, y'all. Yeah, you heard me. Hey, that's Sister John. Right. It said heart problems, liver problems, lung, and then it says may cause kidney failure. I'm like, oh God. Do y'all know when it gets to a point where they say may cause, that means it's already caused that during the clinical trials. And the sad part about it is that for somebody to run a commercial, it's not against the law, y'all, to run a commercial. Somebody has to ban that commercial. And our people will not take out the time to have something banned, like what we finna do with just to give you a little hint of some of the organizations that I'm a part of, where we finna ban anything that's degrading our young women and men, making them think that they're less than what they really are, planting that toxic seed in the mind. I told you now, it starts with the mind. Real health starts with finding the balance between having a good mind, good spirit, and good physical. That's what true wholeness is. Some would call it true holiness is. And until you have mastered all three, then you got some healing to still do. I know I do. I help where I can because, yes, not just because of credentials, but because of I don't struggle no longer with a lot of the health issues that my clients and others that I know have. And so somebody said, okay, she qualifies to teach and to help someone heal in this particular area because she's not in the quote unquote, the majority percentile of quote unquote African American women where I'm not obese, I don't suffer from high blood pressure, I don't suffer from diabetes, I no longer suffer from anemia, I don't suffer from liver problems, I never had fibroids, I don't have migraines anymore, I do not have to worry about toxic gums, I don't have strong vision issues anymore, I don't have sinus issues. The list goes on and on and on what I do not have. And so, therefore, I'm mastering that. My spirit that I have, all praises be to God, all praises be to the most high, supreme God, that because of the way I was raised, I will not take credit for it. God has blessed me to have a really good spirit through my parents. They carried really good spirits. My grandparents, I've said this before, and it just transferred over to me, and I received it and I accepted it. It takes quite a bit to get me ruffled up. And so if you get me there, then now you know I am human. But the divinity side, here goes the spirit. This makes you want to learn more of how to be a student of life, to learn how to take care of the physical too. You do spiritual and having good mental health and thinking in your righteous mind, the original mind that God gave us, you automatically want to learn how to keep the physical up too. The physical don't come before, even though technically, hear me out, technical physics, physical is the mind. But we're just going to go along with how they teach us today. Mind, spirit, body. Mind, some say soul, body. We got to get those in order. We got to find the balance. Anything that throws you off physically throws off the mind. Anything that throws off the mind throws you off spiritually. So anything that throws you off spiritually so throws you off physically so. Do we get it? They all work together. All. Now, someone said if you had to have a choice, which one would you choose to have? I'm going to still say all. All three. Ain't knowing which one. They all work together for each other's good. And so that's the reason why it's important. Hey there, sweet Ivy. Good to see you, sis. Here we go. They all work together for your good. I believe that God knew exactly what he was doing when he stated that he said he beautifully and marvelously made us. If you don't believe that, then this session of Wellness Wednesday is not for you. You can go find somebody else. And I don't mean that in no mean kind of manner. I'm telling you what I believe, and I'm telling you what I see. And this is the reason why I come before you. I'll sacrifice the time, even though I'm scheduled to get this flight out to DC and to Maryland first and then to DC tomorrow up until Sunday morning. So once again, for those of you all just tuning in that didn't hear the beginning, you want the itinerary or where I will be, you are more than welcome to come. But you do have to via text me at 618-388-8100. I will be checking the texts this evening. Promise, promise, promise. If you want to attend any of the meetings, you just have to say, I'm here for Dr. Chef or for Dr. Hill, and they will let me know, and you can attend. And so you'll see the whole itinerary is full. It is full. So I will be in the Maryland and DC area for sure. Come tomorrow. Lord say the same. I get safe travel there. We will be flying out in the morning. We will meet there in Maryland for an awards, the banquet awards that they will be giving our group, our organization that's fighting for justice, fighting for our Black people. I will be there in Maryland receiving our award for our association. And so for my Maryland sisters and brothers, my DC people, feel free to meet and greet. You can meet and greet me and the team, and anyone that wants to be a part of it, that think that you can play a good part in this. Hey there, Brother James, good to see you. Then please feel free to call in at 618-388-8100, and you all can, I will give you the itinerary of where I would be. I'm not going to release that out on this web page, this website, because it's just not the wisest thing to do. So that way I will personally know who to expect that's in the DC area and the Maryland area for tomorrow all the way up until Sunday morning. I would love to see my brothers and sisters. You all have been very, very supportive, and I appreciate it. I love you all so dearly, so I had to make that announcement. But yes, mind, body, soul, they all three go together. They work together for your good. Do not separate them. So no, I'm not one of those ones that throw out a bunch of scriptures and then, or either just sell you products or just tell you, oh, you got to get your mind right and separate that thing. No, this is where we're failing at. I had so many people to call in and tune in to me and say, yeah, I'm not going to say any names of who they were mentioning, but nevertheless, the point is that they were saying they were thrown off because they're trying to see, wait a minute, how are you talking about fruits and vegetables, but you're leaving out the spirit? And they said something just didn't feel right with the message. And I'm like, okay. But then they said, but we felt your spirit, Dr. Chef. We felt your spirit. And we felt that it was a good one. And now to that, I say, all praises be to the Most High God, none to me. All praises be to the Most High God, because my heart has always been, as early as I can remember, at 3 years old, to want to help heal our people. And so now, 48 years young later, I said exactly the way I meant to say it. 48 years young later. How about that for an Asiatic Black woman language? All right, I'm not waiting for no approval from nobody to give me to allow me to speak and say it how I like to say it, as they say, how it comes to mind for me. Okay, and so I'm happy to be able to give you all the colloidal silver, the most purest form in the Dr. Chef Botanical brand. Anyone that wants to sell or wholesale, you can reach me at 618-388-8100. We can discuss. And it's a really good deal. I'm already working with churches and other organizations, and the organization that I am at. Let me not put that little sign up again. And I dare somebody think that just because I did my thing, I got to call all that out. We got to rebuke all those spirits. Just because I did this, not a nail one better not call tomorrow. So she doing some Illuminati. You know, I know my people. Don't do it. I'm gonna do a drum roll on top of somebody's head. Don't play now. Don't play. I'm in that mode. I had to call it out. Yeah, I had to catch it. See how my mind works? I already know when it's gonna come out because our people. Now, if all throughout this time y'all see I'm orchestrating things, I'm a drummer, I'm a writer, I'm an artist, I do hair, I do a whole lot of things in here. And if I can't make a symbol or what you call them, say it again without somebody tomorrow, yeah, Dr. Chef done sold out. She gone. That's why she going to DC. I know something. It's just a mere distraction, you all. Don't fall for the okie doke, as we used to say. Don't fall for it, because I'm sure not. So I just had to call that out. So yes, so back to the products. I have my mental boost. I told y'all it was so good. The head of our organization, Movement for Our Black People, turned around and said, "Can I call? Can I please eat drink some more?" I said, "You're not finna go pinky in the brain on us." I said, "No, you cannot." I said, "You got a whole week before you go to increase," because he's 70 plus now. He's already sharp as they say. I'm gonna say as a good heart pump. I ain't gonna say as a heart attack. I'm gonna say he's already sharp as a good heart pump. I'm trying to change up all this negative language, y'all, that we got going on, because you know how we like to use that term heart attack all the time. No, he's sharp as a good pumping heart. And now this is his second week. He will be on, because I'm getting ready to make some moves, you all. Which that is all praises be to God that I am able to make another shift and another move to more space, you all. And so I'll be able to get more people in, and they'll come in and give their testimonies on how good these things are doing. 1 ounce is only $60 for a 30-day supply. However, you shouldn't have to take, unless you're suffering from real dementia. Thank you, Brother James. Unless you are suffering from dementia, you shouldn't have to take this every day. 1 ounce. I'm not interested in getting my people to take up a bunch of stuff just so you can come and give me money so I can sell this back to you. I'm interested in results, you all. That's what I'm interested in. So you take it the way it's instructed. If you're not suffering from Alzheimer's or dementia, you should not have to take this no 1 ounce, no every day, or dilute it in water or applesauce or anything. Once every other day or once every few days until your brain recognizes it. And it does taste really sweet and really good. And it's loaded with all natural supplements as well. Good brain booster there. Aloe vera juice, the barbarian, the inner leaf for the gel. They got the alpha in there. Oh my God, they got the non-GMO. We got the tetracycline in there. We got so much good stuff in there. We got the rosa abstract root in there. We got the ginkgo up in. We got the leaf abstract. The list goes on with the goody good goods. Anywho, y'all know what I did. I took a break. I did not take it. That's why I'm not talking in tongues right now, because in my brain, you know how it works by now. For those of you all just tuned in, I didn't want to do you all like that and speed talk like I'm from another place, which I am, but we'll discuss that later. But for the mental boost, you can have it. Yes, hey, Uncle Frank, how you doing? That's my uncle, but my daddy too. He helped raise me. You all know Elder Bass. Send your greetings to him. And so yes, Uncle, you know you got to send it. Look, tell me where to send it. I do have some for you. I haven't forgotten. You know how to blow me up. Hey there, Sister Dorothy. It's good to see you too. And so I will be sending this out. And this will be gone soon too, you all. $60. Technically a 2-month supply if you don't use it every day. However, if you have to use it every day because you see that you have too many mental glitches, or it helps you with headaches and mental clarity, then that's fine. I say 1 tablespoon a day. You can dilute it. And it won't dilute because it's so potent. You can put it in water, is what I'm trying to say, if the taste is too powerful. And then I also have my own liquid, Dr. Chef Attention. Those of you talking about ADHD and all this attention deficit disorder for your children. And then you all just talking about you can't focus. You're all thrown off because of the chemicals. You're all thrown off for chemicals and all these other things that's going on that's distracting you. The attention is, I highly recommend. Now, this one has more of a sweet tart kind of like taste. And so it doesn't have that sweet taste that the advanced multivitamin liquid have or that the mental boost have. So here goes. Attention. Let me make sure I say this right. So you make sure that you guys have it. This is only 50. And yes, it is tiny, you all. So I'm looking. Oh, it's so low. Vitamin D and it got thymes in there, really very in there. We got niacin in there. We got the B6 in here. We got the B12 abstract in there. We got, oh my God, pomegranate in there. We got zinc in this as well too. We have zinc in here as well too. We got loads of everything that you need in here. We have aloe vera in here too as well. The broccoli concentrate. Woo. Palm. We got palm called brain calm. Oh my goodness, there's so much. Come on, y'all, don't take me through all that. When y'all purchase it, y'all can see if it's like I said, y'all know I will not. I vow myself in making sure that I get the best of the best. This is the reason why I waited years, out of 25 years of being a wellness coach, and now having my doctorate as a holistic naturopath doctor. I would not purchase or invest in anything that is not proven to be true. Everybody knows that even before I had my own brand, I made sure that I did not get involved in anything that didn't show forth good results for our people. So I pride myself off of making sure that nobody can call me back and say that, oh, that you recommend to me, Dr. Chef, really messed me up. The day that happened, that means the day that would be discontinued. You know, just like they do with the stores, but you don't stop going to the store and getting the artificial food because you say you got to eat, right? So if that ever happens on my watch, then I say come back because you need to be healthy, right? All right. And that means I'll still have some good stuff for you all. And so, yes, we're going to get back. And then this right here, For Life, is not my brand. However, highly recommend for this time of the year. For those you all that's dealing with built up mucus in the system, you say you don't want to do the sea moss, the purple potent organic sea moss that I got. You say you don't want to do the advanced liquids multivitamin that I got. You say, oh, I don't need no zinc. You say, I don't need no colloidal silver. You said, I don't want to try no real good sweet elderberry. You say you don't want to do no chlorophyll drops to cleanse the system. You say you don't want to use no colon cleanse. You say you don't want none of that. I don't need no colloidal silver because I don't need to be clear and purified. If that's what you're saying, and you say you want it all in a bottle that can help build, that can help boost your immune system, that tastes good like a breath freshener, and that at the same time help clear that lung, please have you some tissue on the side, though. I gotta put that out there. You gotta spit the stuff out, you all. And what goes in must come out. And so if you got a lot of built up extra amount of mucus in you that can carry a virus, one that can cause you to have flu-like symptoms, one that can cause you to get the so-called then that means this is the supplement. This is the supplement for you. It will help boost the immune system. And I also get this also in the orange as well for those you all that like the vitamin C kind. The mint is delicious. The orange is orange. Okay. They both do the same. You can tell the results within the same day. When I tell you that when the C first broke out, I can promise you for surety, and my family can testify to this as well. When they squirted this, even my children took this because a lot of them were not eating all natural foods, unfortunately. So a lot of excess amount of mucus was pulling up out of their system that could have caused them to get sick. But after just one squirt, even though if you purchase this bottle, $40 here, you go online and try to get it through them, fine. You're still going to pay $40 when you get finished with shipping and handling. Okay? And so, therefore, you get this. I'm telling you now that it's going to pull that mucus out within the same day. Hey, sis, love you. I promise you that the body will heal itself a lot quicker with this product as well. So then there is a business opportunity for those who want to buy this wholesale. I do have a PIN number. All I do is use it to get extra products. For those who all that say I can't afford the products, I have a list of a few people that I'm able to try to help. And yes, I'm talking about my elders, my elders that's on fixed income that truly can't support. However, I don't want anyone to take advantage of that because we got so many young people, you all, that you know that don't have jobs and they may need some too. And I like to be able to go to orphanage in different places where they're unfortunate. Sometimes I even like to pass them out to the homeless people, you all. Yes, I do. So don't take advantage if you know that you're still spending money on fast food and on things that you know that's unhealthy. Then I'm trusting, hey, if I don't catch you, you know who will. Okay? So only ask if you know that you just truly, truly have to have it and you don't have anything after you paid all your bills. I have to explain it to it like this, y'all, because I know I've been a giver all my life, and I had to learn how not to have a foolish heart, but and I'm still learning how to have a more wiser heart. However, never really truly got over on because God always blessed me in the end. See how that works? Always got a ram in the bush. And so I can't act brand new on it, but I'm telling you, this is how you get to a place to where when you find your purpose and your passion in life and you're thinking healthy minded and spiritual minded enough, then you'll see how doors open up for you as well. But I can promise you I contributed to, I've never gotten over on anyone. I never like to play games with people's lives, resources, or anything. If it even looked like I did, I'm the first to apologize. Even if I pair up with somebody who has, I'm quick to try to do my best to make sure that the matter is resolved. And if I can't resolve it, then I remove myself. Or I ask God to remove them. That's how it works. It's just that simple. It's called integrity, you all. It's called character. It's called being a good spirit. I don't like things coming back on me that I didn't ask for, whether I knew it or not. And that means I don't like being able to have or be blessed to have something to help our people with, and then come to find out, oh, wait a minute, something flaky is going on. Don't have time for that. We live in what we call, some people call this the United Snakes of America, because this country is founded on the thievery of quite a bit of things. And we all know what that is. I don't have to go to history lesson on you all. This is Wellness Wednesday. I'm telling you, I'm sharing with you all. This is the reason why I prompt to sell things and try to promote and give away things that will help boost our immune system, that will help promote good mental clarity, that will help promote you feeling good in the spirit, to hopefully and prayerfully, if you believe in God, you give that praise back to God, not to me. I'll take a mere thank you and I'll say, all praises be to God that it helped you. That's where I'm at with that. And so, once again, we have the colon cleanse. This is the first starter for a lot of you all. Hey there, Brother Shad. And that's 21 days. You can get 2 packs of this for $40. And then I have the organic, all natural, supernatural, purple, the most potent of them all, sea moss in the house. You got the powder, and I have the flakes as well. I love cooking with the flakes, you all. This is the soup and chili time. Get that flake sea moss inside of your chili. It will stretch you out. You're doing 1 tablespoon. It will stretch you out for a whole month supply. So you can't beat that. I also almost forgot about my moringa. My moringa, I add 1 tablespoon of this in my food and in my drink, and you can steep it as a tea as well. I've shared that with you all. Good for clearing the system, good for reducing inflammation, mental clarity. A lot of my clients are using this to help level off their blood sugar level. So it's good and healthy for promoting good, lowering the blood sugar level, where you're able to get good A1 results from those who are diabetics. This is what I am discovering about the moringa, as well as high blood pressure, as well as helping with hair growth, as well as helping with purifying the skin. It does a lot of the same similar things that the colon purifier and that your sea moss does as well. Let me put a disclaimer there, because the question has been constantly asked: how long, Dr. Shelf, when I start the purple sea moss, should I be on it? I wouldn't recommend past 2 weeks. And for any other items, 21 days. Check back in. And you can check with your naturopathic doctor if you have one, and you can check your levels then. But I don't recommend anything anytime you're introducing the body, even with it being natural things. I don't recommend anything, using anything straight past 2 to 3 weeks, because the body will identify about that time. You'll be able to tell a difference, because that's the time, the normal time frame, whatever normal is. Most popular time frame that we hear, 99% of the people call in to say, this helped me. I can see the difference. I lost weight. All my weight is balanced. My A1 level is leveled out now. My high blood pressure is now normal, more lower. Oh, okay, I feel better. I have better mental clarity. Oh, my hair is growing. Oh, my skin looks from here. Oh, my vision is like. That is the time frame between 2 weeks and 3 weeks, which I say the max is 21 days, for you to be able to tell your body, to be able to tell you how you are feeling when you start anything new, any new regimens, even when it comes down to liquid herbs. Now, these sprays and liquids, they tell you within 72 hours is the max, but really within the first 24 hours, really within the first hour. That's how potent what I have. I can't stress that enough. It's not a sales, it's a fact. Understand what I'm saying? It's not a sale, it's a fact. Okay? And so that's the reason why I have to stretch that. And then I have a few more of these left for those of you all that want the greens, they want the tablets. With the marine colon. And yes, don't do too much of anything with natural biotin in it, but it is proven to help clear the skin, purify the skin. These 10 tablets does work. $10 for these, or if you want the whole box, it's 3 for $30 with shipping and handling. These do work, and it tastes good. It tastes like a little fizz, and it's loaded with all different types of greens that the body needs to help cleanse. So it will actually operate as a cleanser too. Just say, I know some of y'all like, Dr. Shelf, everything you got do a cleanse. Yes, we're toxic. We're in a toxic environment. You all saying, oh, the water toxic. Y'all change out also while I'm on the water. You all change out your water filters if you can. Change out your water heads in your in your shower heads rather. Change them out if you can to more natural. Just Google it and you'll find it on the phone. All these natural water filter systems, because the water is damaging us in our skin, our hair, our vision, our bloodstream as well. It's not just about drinking pure water. It's about what the skin is absorbing. The body is full of pores. It's open. Just like when you sweat, you sweat out water. You sweat out sometimes whatever coloration that you have. You urine that out. Well, the same when you're taking in water, it absorbs into the skin. And so our water in most states, it's safe to say all, is toxic, you all. So they have these filter systems that's out now that's not really expensive, anywhere from 25. Some may go up to 100, but at least that's a one-time buy for 6 months or so, a year. It's worth changing it out. And from what I'm hearing, it's a really good, easy fixture. It's not something I've had it done before. And that hard water with all the lime and rust and lead and all the cancerous products and particles. Yes, that's why they're underneath major lawsuits. Google it, you all. It's free to the public. What I'm stating is factual. Some of you all know it. So that's why I say like, share for those who don't know and may not believe it. Yes, they're winning lawsuits on this. Unfortunately, a lot of African American people are not going to participate in this. One, for the time. Two, because we feel like we don't have the funds, the resources. Three, we don't want to. We want to play it safe. Some of us, I heard someone say that they don't even want to know what's all going on. Well, knowing is half the battle. And when I heard that, I just flat out told them, I said, well, that's what the scriptures mean when they said that his people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. So then if you get destroyed, even though you have people like myself and others that sharing this with you, on warning comes before destruction. And it's not going to always be a war. It's not going to always just show up as a car accident. It's not going to always show up. Most times it's going to show up in the body getting sick first. So either you take heed to the warning, you take the knowledge and you use it to the best of your ability, or else you'll be destroyed for the lack of knowledge, or as they say, for the lack of not wanting to know. But I say, please don't discourage anybody else that wants to know, because that's what I believe he gave us his body for, this temple for, this mind for. You can't be, I always say it, and I'm going to say it again on this Wellness Wednesday, you can't be the greatest help and the change that you want to see in this world with the mentality that you don't want to know. So that's where I'm at with that, you all. Okay, I'm seeing the question. My daughter is dealing with anxiety. Which of your products would you recommend to help with that? The attention helps to calm the mind and the energy. The attention is for that. This one is 50 a month supply. The attention, she can place it in water, teaspoon of it. That's what I would recommend for that. And you can also call in. I believe I still do have some of the anxiety and depression herbal abstract. I believe I do still have a few of those as well. Sister Cherry, if you haven't tried it already, let me know. Just inbox me. But the intention for sure. And then also, let me make sure I get that right. Colloidal silver, because sometimes, believe it or not, mucus and toxicity, once it gets into the sinus area, that's within the brain, and it starts bringing about confusion. I recommend her start cleansing. If she, preferably, she likes lemon water, it opens up and clear and purifies the brain so you can breathe and think properly. And it's been known for being a natural distressor, y'all, just in case you didn't know. And then I also, outside of just purchasing what I have or others have, one more simpler one, you can get the calm tea, the non-caffeinated kind, the calming tea. If she sip on some of that, she can sweeten that with a little date sugar if she got to have a sweet little, or with a little organic sweetener if she has to, or raw honey, local raw honey if she needs to. But let her sip on some warm calming tea, and lavender actually helps as well. That's what I would recommend. Now, you always find alternatives when it comes down to anti-distressors. And if she would be willing to eat more fruit, that'll also help with the stress hormones and cells that's operating in her during these seasons and during this time. Feel free, and also if you find that it's something more severe than that, then Sister Cherry, I got you. Please feel free to let her call in for consultation. I do counsel young women. I have a young daughter myself. And thankfully, even though I know they ain't always been happy with the things that I tell them, but I tell them, I'm not here to be your best friend. I'm to be your best friend. I am your only friend. And so they do. When they have their stressful anxiety moments, they are on that phone and they do not care who's calling. Mama, mama, mama. I need to talk. And I laugh about it because I love it, because then, as mothers, that's the number one thing. We always want our children, no matter how upset they get, no matter how confused they get when they get into that, especially in that young adult stage, and they're stressing about things. I don't care what it is, whether it's a boy, whether it's school, whether it's how the hair look, whether it's, oh, I don't like the way I look, whatever it is. I'm just thankful that out of all that we've gone through, I can most definitely say that God is blessed. I've worked with you since I was 15, mentored and counseled. And so tell her, be at peace and at ease. Set up a consultation, even if it's just for 15 to 20 minutes. And preferably it will do her well. All right. So and that'll be on me, Sister Cherry. That'll be on me. Don't worry about that. You've been a blessing. And so I would like to be a blessing to you. Okay. That is, if you can get her, because I know how it is. It's got to be on the young folks' timing. I do understand that. Let me see. Okay. Hey there. What about anemia? Hey there, Sister Monica. The artist is in the house. Beautiful artwork. Anemia. Yes, I used to battle with anemia for years because of eating the wrong foods, toxic foods like everybody else. The anemia, your sea moss, your purple sea moss, powdered sea moss, 1 teaspoon of that for about 2 weeks will help with the anemia. Kelp also, I don't have kelp in, but kelp seaweed, all natural in the grocery store will help too. I love you too, hon. And then also, this is a natural distressor, the moringa tea. And like it's it helps to balance out with anemia as well too. And also zinc drops help as well. That's $40 for that. It helps to regulate. A lot of people don't use it for that cause, but for the years that I've been doing this, I found that it most definitely helped with the moringa. But I tell you another good little trick, and everybody knows what it is. I've talked about it before, or maybe everybody don't. Share you all while we're there. It'll be helpful. Blackstrap molasses for anemia. I cannot recommend it enough. You can go to your local grocery store, Dearborn, Snooks, Sister Girl. Get some blackstrap molasses in your life and watch and see what that penetrate. You can take up to 2 to 3 tablespoons, the suffer kind, in the purple bottle with the rabbit on it. And you can screenshot a picture and send it to me. And I will say yay or nay if you feel like you have the wrong one. Take that will warm that blood up. It give you the magnesium, the potassium, the calcium that you need. And the fun part is you can turn it and make it taste like a coffee, if coffee is your thing, by taking 1 tablespoon of it in some hot water, stirring it up. And if you just gotta have a little sweetener, And okay, fine. A little raw honey, you can do that. Sip it down, tastes like coffee. You add a little coconut milk to it or a little almond milk to it, all natural, organic. Then you got you a nice coffee or like a cocoa taste for you. Or you can make it into a tea, a warm tea or chilled tea. And that means by adding lemon to it, just a squeak of lemon to it, 8 ounces of water, 1 or 2 tablespoons of that blackstrap molasses, and you got you a lemon-like tasting smooth tea. And yes, you can add a little bit of raw honey if you just want a little sweetener to it. And it, la la. Okay, yeah, okay. There she goes. She messing with me. She in the shift to come out. Okay. And stir that baby up. It's so smooth. And it's come out. Then you just feel that blood start to warming up and you start getting all that energy. And you be like, oh. And I want you to text me and let me know for sure how that works. It runs about for for a 16-ounce bottle, 12 to 16-ounce bottle runs around about $5 or $6 in the grocery store. Okay, the unsuffered blackstrap molasses. I can't recommend it enough for anemia. I have recommended as well for people that have full-blown sickle cell anemia, and it actually helps them with their cramps and their aches and their pains as well. Actually good too for menstrual cramps as well, and good for helping to cleanse the gut as well. So you get a gut bowel movement from it as well. Multiple things. Don't you just love how God just gave all these superfoods and elixirs, the original forms that do more than one thing? It heals the body for more than one thing. Okay, no problem. You're very, very welcome. You're very, very welcome, sister. Sister Lauren, I didn't forget, said a prayer for your dad. I pray he's doing well. Let me know. Like I said, I'll be close to you all's area. I'll be in Maryland. Maryland, come tomorrow at 4 p.m. for an award ceremony. Yeah, this stuff that's flowing in, y'all. You know, God is blessing. Um, I mean, I didn't know. So anybody that wants to attend and to see the full itinerary that I have for the MD area and for Washington D.C., I will be at the White House as well. We will be marching there, and we will be doing some workshops there as well. You are more than welcome to come. I just told you all. Just text me 618-388-8100. Dr. Chef, I would like to see the itinerary to attend or to see if I can attend. Please keep it amongst yourself and only someone that is of good spirit and that believes in a natural way of doing things and helping to support our people. Don't share it with anyone else. If I wanted everyone to know, I would type it into the information box. Okay, and so that is just for my Maryland people and for my people in DC, my brothers and sisters in Washington DC. Okay, I will be there from Thursday evening all the way to Sunday morning. Okay, and we will be out and about, and you will be able to see me if you want, and you can have an opportunity to be a part in that state of the organization that I'm a part of, and we can see where you fit in to what we do. So that's why I would recommend for those y'all in the DC area, if you don't, you have some open time, but send you the itinerary and you say, Dr. Chef, I'm interested in what you're doing. Can you please send me? I will text you the whole itinerary. We'll have the date, the time, the address, and everything of where I would be and when you can come. Okay. So I will be checking my inbox most definitely when I get off of here. For those of you all that's in the DC and Washington DC area, I will be there again from Thursday evening, going straight into an award ceremony, banquet ceremony for our organization and others. And then we have a whole itinerary set with dates, time, and address from Thursday, Friday, Saturday to Sunday morning. Okay. And then if some of you all want to come to where I will be at, then I'm willing to meet and greet there as well too. So just let me know. And if it's from products or anything that you all want me to bring, then let me know then, and I'll see what I can pack up and make happen there as well. Okay. All right. That is it for me, you all, for my Wellness Wednesday. I do have to get to packing up a few things, make sure I don't leave anything, because for me, that is some days there I need to make sure that I do what I have to do so I'm not late with catching flight out in the morning. I need you all's prayers, which I believe I do have. Is there any? Yes, dear Berg, Sister Monica. Yes, dear Bergs. You all please like and share. For those in the purple bottle, yes, ma'am. That's it. Anyone having? I'm see. Which of your products would you recommend my dad, who has been experiencing really bad back pains? He's been down and out for 3 weeks. The supernatural sea moss, the purple sea moss, and the moringa. Those are the most excellent for reducing inflammation within the body is what I would recommend for that. And if you still have any of the reducing inflammation herbal abstract, then I recommend that as well. Those are but the purple sea moss and the what did I just say? The purple sea moss and the moringa is the two that I would recommend for that. Sister Lauren, if you're still on, I would recommend to take that for 2 weeks at a time. Everybody's body and type is different, and so I say 2 weeks because during that period of time, it gives the body time enough to internally heal and to reduce inflammation. And also during that time, I would highly recommend, if you're able to, talk about it, not taking in any type of toxic breads, soda pops, or real strong meds. That will help as well. Okay, that's what I recommend. Congratulations. Thanks, sis. Yeah, I know. I wish you'd come with me, but I know you don't like flying. Okay, multivitamin. That multivitamin is some good stuff. My daughter and I take it, and we are already seeing great results. Yay! That's good. Oh man, I wish I saw that earlier. That's good, Sister Cherry. Thanks so much. I've been hearing that a lot. Me too. I shook up mine. I was with y'all. I was like feeling hurt when I started to run out. I'm looking through the boxes. I'm like, ah. No, I didn't save a whole box for myself, y'all. No, I actually gave it to you all. Oh my God. I called my daughter back. I said, you still got your advanced multivitamin? She said, yeah, Ma. I said, do you still want yours? You need yours? She said, yes, Ma. I was like, oh. I said, out of all times, son, you're not going to go to sleep on that, huh? She said, no, Ma. I'm like, oh. So I said, so I feel you on that, Sister Cherry. And yes, I did. I feel really good and relaxed. I love it. I love that that advance. I can't wait. I'm with you all. I'm in the lineup. I just got a little bit left. And I'm like, oh God. I said, this is how it works. So am taking donations for the advanced multivitamin. And this is the reason why I'm also allowing you all to pre-order. So just in case it comes in earlier than the Christmas time, then I can go ahead and I can order in advance for it, because it's quite expensive for them to put together. As you can imagine, Sister Cherry and others that have it, as you can imagine, you see all the powerful ingredients and superfoods and vitamins in it. It takes a lot for them to put that together. And no, I was not willing to compromise to get a cheaper version or a more diluted version for nothing. I said, no, I'll wait. As y'all like to say, I'll wait. When y'all wait for an explanation, I'm like, no, I'll wait for the good stuff. That's what I tell them. So don't play me. That's right. No, I'd rather wait, because in your patience, possess ye your soul. And what I mean by your patient possess your soul, I also mean in your patient possess ye your health and your wellness. And so we've waited longer for things, for other things that's going to come in the mail that weren't going to do us no internal good. Y'all know we do it for shoes. Some of y'all do it for hair. We do it for a whole lot of things. We wait for a whole bunch of stuff. And so why not wait for the most powerful and the most potent, most healthiest forms of vitamins and supplements that we can get you all. So that's the mentality that I had today. But I'm not gonna lie, I have to keep in mind, be anxious for nothing, be anxious for nothing. Take what you got. You got enough stuff to try to, to keep your immune system boosted. So even I say that, even though I'm not sickly, still I do the same. And so I understand. So yes, Sister Lauren, the sea moss and and the moringa is what I recommend. And you can also call in for the a consultation for him. That will be on me, okay, as well, just like for Sister Cherry. That way, you all are getting that into the system. I do understand that. And if you can get them, I know most men don't seem to like to do teas, but if you can get them some calming tea, um, some lavender tea, that helps with distressing. That's the most simplest way. The non-caffeine celestial works wonders. I did just recommend it to one of my clients. He's a former Marine, and he's also a school counselor. He's also head over many organizations. He's in his 60s, and he takes care of his children by himself as well. This man does numerous things. He is an EMT. He does, so you can imagine the amount of stress and anxiety that he deals with on an everyday basis with being the leader that he is. And he's a very tall man and have encountered things that could have broke him down in life. And I did the simple thing of recommending just some calming tea for him, you all. I told you I wouldn't just promote my things. I won't hold nothing good back from you all. And he called me the next day. I didn't think nothing of it. He was like, Sister Queen. This is how he talked. He said, Sister Queen. Oh my God. He said, that helped me so much. I feel, all the pressure come out of my head. I said, really? I said, wow, that's good. Given the many jobs you have, the tasks and responsibilities that you have. I was like, wow, that's good. And he's one that keeps it 1,000. He will not lie. He said, God, now I can sleep. He said, first I couldn't sleep. My brain was staying wired. And he said it helped him to get that calming tea. So, Sister Lauren, couple of dollars for now until you're able to get the powerful purple sea moss if you can. If you can't, of course, I would love to send it to you, no problem. But for now, get to the store and get some of that common tea and see, can you use that beautiful smile of yours, that meek spirit of yours. And this is the time where daddy's girls got to kick in to help daddy and say, Daddy, can you please take this tea? Can you please take this tea and try it? You know how we do. You know, because I'm like, I look at how we women, y'all know how to use your charm. We know how to use it for things that you don't even need. So use the charm to help daddy feel better. Do that. Sometimes I know it works, sometimes it don't, but it don't hurt. And or either you take it and be like, oh, I feel so calm. You know how you got to play the little game sometimes, like, oh, I was stressing out. Now I feel so much better, Daddy. He gonna look, and then you just leave the tea right there on the side and just walk away. He gonna look over in there. He's like, okay, I'll just mess with you. He might be too smart for that, so just tell him Dr. Shelf said it. It works. Oh, okay, so no, that's it. If there's it, hey there, sis. Hey, my sissy Pooh there. She's not acting spoiled on me. My sister Jenny popped in on me. I see you, Jenny Pooh. Now I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about you. My baby sister's so spoiled. She not forget. Even I had to teach her colors of her undies when she was little. She pouting on me. I thought she was gonna tune in. I'm gonna mess with you, Jenny. she was pouting at me because she wanted me to do something, and I just let her pout. Yeah, I know how much I talk about my family, and so it's good to see you, sis. I hope you're feeling well. I saw that pretty picture that you posted, talking about some thank you, mommy. Why you didn't thank me? You look like me too. He said, because you get it from your mama. Okay, y'all see inside joke. I just thought to mess with her. It's y'all know, but I'm glad she was another one. Oh my God, my sister does not My baby sister does not hold back no punches, none whatsoever. She's like, I feel good just for changing a few things. I'm losing weight and I eat my fruits and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And she'll call and ask me a few questions about some of the stuff. I guess she's been listening enough now where she said, okay, I'm not gonna bug my sister. I know she be busy, but nevertheless, she did. I was so proud. She walks and she does all her good exercising because she been, as y'all say, she got all her extra from her mama, from my mama, and so it's always a blessing when I see my family trying where they can to be healthy where they can. We know it's not an easy task. I never said that it would be, and it is. That's why we have health coaching. And that's the reason why we do what some call life coaching. I call it coaching for life, because you never get this stuff down packed to the T when you're dealing with all of these. Well, I won't say never. I just say that it's very challenging for most of us to get it down back to T because of all of the different temptations. And I do understand that. However, when I don't try to make too much room for too much leisure for those of us who teach this and those of us who have access to all of the goods that we need, and then we still fall off, I have a difficult time with that because I'm a firm believer that, yes, we do have to practice what we preach, because if I fall, that can affect so many other people because I'm a teacher and I'm a leader in certain aspects of things. And so that's why it's important that when you are in the limelight and when you are supposed to be practicing what you teach, why this is so important. We are not like everyone else. And so I hold myself to that standard. And they know. I never forget, who was in Florida, and she wanted me to she kept saying, "Oh, this cookie tastes so good." And she just had a moment. And so because she just went in her little kid mode again. She just thought she could talk me into trying that melt in your mouth. Okay, it smelled good. Chocolate chip cookie. Don't nobody backstroke on me right now. I'm just saying it smelled good. It did. It smelled really good. And the name of the cookie. What was the name of the cookie, Jennifer? I can't remember what the name of the cookie is. If you're able to write, because no telling, she probably work it. The cookie was Sinful something. I said, look at the name. Look at the name of the cookie. That's enough right there. Get that thing out my face. She said, but just a tiny. I said, ooh. I turned it to Jesus right there and there. I was like, Peter, remember people say that's a lot to take on? I was like, get thee behind me, Satan. She knew then it was real. Because I'm like, the aroma, just smelling that chocolate cookie was enough. I'm like, I'm a baker, and I've tried to go through criticism and everything else just to be able to get to a point to where I am no longer contributing to diabetes or sugar attacks, and our people would be unhealthy, damaging our teeth. Y'all know I had to get my teeth fixed because all them years of being a sugar addict. I was a straight sugar addict. I was addicted to sugar. I'm telling you now, I was addicted to sugar. And so I can't tell you how good it feels to be able to walk past a bakery area and be like, that ain't for me. It feels so good to like, and if I want something, to know that all I gotta do is just put a little raw honey or something or a little dates, I'm good. I'm like, I can make up a song on how good I'm good, and 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 I'm good. All right, y'all. I'm done. like, share, you all. For those of y'all that's able to tune in, I'm glad that some of you all were able to catch me this evening. Like I said, I could not make it to the office on Monday because we had some things that needed to be fixed in here. And I'm preparing to go to Maryland and the DC area come in the morning. So I will see my DC, Maryland people, those who all that can. If not, then because of the lateness of me telling you all, maybe next time. I'm sure it's not going to be the last time. So, but I'd love to see whoever is in the area or that's just traveling that would like to join me. Then, once again, just via text me and say, Dr. Chef, I'd like you to send your itinerary to this number, and I will. It is 388-8100. You can via text and you can call in, but via text now because I got to get them. I got a few more things that I got to unpack here, and because I need my luggage now, you all. So unless there's any other questions, I am going to tune out. Did I make it, you all? Did I come in? What time did I come in on you all? Oh, I did good. An hour and 30 minutes. Almost an hour and 30 minutes. So unless there's any more questions, I'm going to officially pray us out of here, you all. And get ready for my flight in the morning. All right, you all. MC Deadline, I will do that. I know that he wants me to be there with him when he has his consultation. So I will call soon to set that up. Okay, yeah, sure. Sure, that'll be fine. Laura, yes, you're more than welcome. The family, whoever that you want to be in on the consultation, that's just fine. Just as long as they allow him to ask his questions, and if he wants you to ask the questions, then that's fine too. Okay, absolutely love that. Oh, I really my daddy was so macho. He always wanted me to think that he was good. And so I just so love it when I see daughters call in for their dads. That's so beautiful. And vice versa. Parents call in for the children. That's just a beautiful thing. Yes, I've done the same. And so I do understand. You cherish your father as long as you can. Because I miss mine every day. Yes, I do. And yes, I was blessed to have a step-up dad. And he won't let us rest with making sure that he is acknowledged no matter what. Even though my mother is transitioned on, he is one that he's like, no, y'all gonna keep giving me my love, and I want to hear from y'all. And so I'm still blessed that we still have that as well. Hello, ma'am. My first time needs serious help with my sugar habit. All righty, there we go. I was just about to tune up, brother. You came in just enough time, brother Jackson. Okay, the sugar, the moringa helps with balancing out. That's the most testimony I'm hearing. It's from the sea moss, the powdered sea moss. If you don't already have it, most organic potent form, that you can take a teaspoon of it. And then also the moringa. You can take this as a teaspoon inside, steep it as a tea, and sip on that throughout the day. 1 tablespoon or 2 inside of a tea steeper is your most simplest way. 21 days is what I recommend, but you will see results. This is the results that I'm getting on the testimonies that I'm getting from my men with diabetes, is saying that is helping to lower their regimen. I just had another doctor that tuned in about 2 weeks ago that stated that his blood sugar level, he's wrestled with diabetes for over 20 something years, and it runs in his family as well. His eating habits is not the best. Thank you, Sister Dorothy, at all. And he stated, and he has a nurse that comes in on him to check on him on a regular with his insulin and all. And he said, the nurse said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And so he called me back and gave me his testimony about how he's been taking the moringa and it works. And so that's what I would recommend first. The moringa is only $30, brother, for you, Dwayne Jackson. And I will have orders going out first thing next week, which would mean that they will come in next week. That week, because I have to go to DC in the morning, Maryland and DC. I've been there from Thursday. I will be there from Thursday to Sunday morning. And so, all right, my brother Jackson, preferably that will help. And then I would recommend you not to eat no red meat. I'm sure you've had enough in your lifetime. If you haven't, then that's a good thing. And no white bread for now. Could you please stay away from that? It's not just in the artificial sugar, but it's in everything that constipates you. And you would know what that is at this point. And so more fruits, because the body needs the real fructose, not the insulin, okay? You can't be afraid when you go through any jitters or things of that nature. That's the body's way of fighting to allow the real fructose to come in to give it the real natural sugar that helps to heal the body and gives you your natural energy. And so blueberries, I would recommend more berries until you're able to get the moringa into your system, and lemon water if you're not too acidic, meaning that you're not experiencing burning sensations in the gut. When you take lemon and lime from fresh squares in pure spring water or filtered water, you can take that 1 glass a day. of that, just a squeeze, just a fresh squeeze of a seeded lemon or lime, and drink that every day. That will help to cleanse the gut and will help to regulate your blood sugar levels until you can get in the moringa and the sea moss. Is that's 1 tablespoon. It's $40, $30 for the moringa, $40 for the sea moss, 30-day supply. Okay, that's what I would recommend for you, Brother Jackson. Okay. All right, you guys, I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. Thank you all so much for tuning in this evening. I'm really, really glad to see you all. And I love you all. Once again, keep me in your prayers. I got the 1111 showing up again. Keep me in your prayers. And I look forward to tuning back in. I'm going to take my laptop. So if I'm in the Wi-Fi area, I may even tune in while I'm there in D.C. In the hotel. To you all, I'm going to do my best to try to tune in. So keep a lookout. That's all I can say between tomorrow and Sunday morning. All right, I'm going to pray us out of here. Father God, we thank you so much for blessing us to be able to come before you again on this Wellness Wednesday. Thank you so much for keeping us and watching over us all day today. Safe travels that we're wishing upon everyone that's traveling during this Halloween season that's taking place. We ask that you continue to protect our children, help our parents to be more aware of how to cleanse and how to give our children more healthier foods during the season. Preferably, you give them the strength to take away a lot of the artificial sugars and things that's going to cause a lot of problems while they're in school and while they're at home. Give our parents the wisdom and the knowledge for their own health's sake and for their children as well. We ask that you continue to heal the bodies of those who are willing and able and that's seeking the knowledge of how to take care of the temple that you have given us. In the name of Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach, we pray. Amen. Amen. All right, you all. Love you. You all take care. Good to see you all. Okay.